Okay, so this is gonna be good. I'm going to talk to you about metabolism and how to reset your metabolism, okay? So this is the trick, but I will explain everything scientifically and in terms of energy too, okay? So that you can get the whole picture. So let me know if you feel now or you have ever felt in the past that your metabolism is a problem in terms of you losing weight or changing your body shape. Okay, let me know if you've ever bought into that belief. So a lot of people believe that your metabolism is the thing. It's the reason that you either have an easy time or you have a hard time with weight loss. And that's partially true and it's partially not true. So let me explain the way that I see and know and understand metabolism in a way that's actually really helpful so that you don't have to limit yourself no matter how old you are, because that doesn't matter, okay? So to me, metabolism just is the energy that your body is using to burn food and to run itself. So it's not even about food. It's that your body is made of energy and it's made of these systems, and there's all these processes always happening. And if you want your body to change its shape and to change its status of health, then you can do that. You can do anything. And so metabolism is like the baseline or the standard for how well your body is using energy, and food is a part of that, and food is a tool of that. And so we always want to understand and look at and value the energetics of food and what it is capable of helping our body do and achieve, because we're eating all the time anyways, and we're going to keep eating, and we might as well be really smart about it. So it's not that if you feel like you have a slow metabolism right now, then it's not that you're doing something wrong with food, or that you're just eating things and your body's dull and it's not using the food right or something like that. It's that your whole energy is off. And I'm talking about energy in terms of how you feel about your body and how you feel about yourself, but also just how you feel a lot of the time, all the day long. And then we also will look at food to see what influence is the food that you have been consuming had on the actual physical structures and systems that your body is made up of, okay? So you really can't not look at either. You have to have both. So, okay, where should I start? So metabolism is just how your body uses energy. And so you have to think about, I'm not gonna go into all of it here because it would be a really long live stream, but food, how does food impact you? And how can we use it to turn up the dial, that's metabolism, and then how else are you using energy in your life, and what needs to shift there so that you can turn up the heat and turn up the dial, okay? So you need both. So in terms of the internal structures of the body, okay, let's be science nerds first. What is happening if you don't have an activated metabolism? Because that's what you want, right? It's not that your metabolism is bad, it's that you want to turn it up. You want it to be really efficient. And all that really means is that your body knows exactly what to do with the food that you consume, and it uses it in the way that is helpful for you to release extra weight, right? Or if you want to just keep eating more and more and not gain weight, then you want your metabolism to be very efficient, because you want to be able to know that no matter what you do, no matter what you eat, there's no limits or boundaries on you, that you can just do that and that you'll stay in the shape that you desire, okay? So what that really means is that you're trusting that your body is taking care of the foods that you eat, and it's taking care of all the processes that are related to you losing the weight or not gaining the weight, okay? And so, as always, let's talk about your digestive system and let's talk about your liver. So, in terms of digestion, have you ever heard of the term digestive fire, or like digestive energy, digestive fire? So, in your gut, this is always so connected. It's ridiculously lovely. But your gut is right here, your second chakra, your sacral chakra. And it is a very powerful creative force. And in terms of energy, you have to be able to pull from the food that you eat the goodness, so that you can then create what you want within and then without your body, using the nutrients that you're taking in, right? So that means you have to have enough digestive fire that your body isn't sluggish or stagnant. It's not stagnating. It's not letting the food like sit around in your gut or be residual there, not move through, not have the full elimination that you need and require. It's burning it, meaning it's using it, meaning it's efficient. And so that means that you're eating in a way that your digestive energy keeps staying heated up and it keeps staying turned on. And also knowing that because it is fast enough and because it's turned on enough, that you're able to pull, let's say you're eating a salad or something, that you're able to pull all of those alkaline elements from your vegetables and your healthy whole foods and get it into the bloodstream to then be pushed and, moved all through the rest of the body. Because that's the thing with like the body, everything is connected. And so you aren't just like, well, I'm going to eat this spinach leaf so that my left thigh gets thinner, and I'm going to eat this tomato so this over there happens. It's like you don't really know. You just have to know that this is like a funnel, and that everything that you're putting in, you want to be an activated tool so that you keep things heated up and you keep things flowing and moving. Because when you have like high energy, think about just in life, when you're in a good mood, things are happening, like things are moving. You're not like sad and sluggish and like sitting on your couch, but it's the same with your body. So your body and the way that you feel, it's always connected. And so you want your gut to be like on fire in a good way, like not on fire like acid reflux. We can fix that for sure. But you want all the systems and the elements and aspects of your digestion to be clicking through like clockwork, but then you want to make sure that you have the proper absorption. So absorption is key to a healthy metabolism, because otherwise you're just, two things are happening. One of two things is happening, or maybe both. If your digestive fire is not correct, you are consuming foods and they are getting backed up. Okay, so that would show signs of sluggishness, and you might be bloated, you might be constipated, you might not be having healthy bowel movements or regular bowel movements, you might feel full a lot of the time, or you could also feel really hungry because you likely have bacteria feeding on stagnant food residues. So sugar cravings, things like that. So that's one thing that can happen with low digestive fire, is things are sitting around. They're not being moved out. So we have to get rid of stuff. We always have to be like getting the crap out of our body all day long, every single day. And then the other thing that could be happening if you feel like your metabolism isn't quite turned up and hot, is that you might be eating foods and maybe you do eliminate, well, I think everyone could do better at that. It's that you aren't getting it in, so the uptake is bad. So meaning like the gut lining perhaps, or the cilia are damaged to some extent, or there's stuff in the way. So you could even have a buildup of junk over time where there has been a stagnation in the past or currently, and that's blocking the easy accessible nutrients when you eat the correct foods to then get into the bloodstream and be flooded through the blood and flooded through all to your cells where the change happens, right? Because change isn't happening just in one cell or in one area of your body and your gut. It has to move all over. It has to be systemic, and it has to get to your liver too, okay? So that's what's happening with the gut. So you have to turn up the heat and turn up the fire. And let me just drop this in. Why I love Pilates is because using your breath is super powerful. And so this could be like breath work. And I started doing breath work not that long ago, and it's very powerful, especially to shift your mood and your mindset, which again is connected to the body. But in Pilates, it's a very what's the word, specific, concise, powerful breath where you're using oxygen, you're pulling new oxygen in and blowing it out, but contracting the muscles of your low abdominals, and that can move stagnant energy. And so everything is connected to everything, and we want to make use of it, right? So you can turn up the fire in your belly, the fire in the muscles here, the chakra is here, the gut, the stomach is here. And so we use all of it. It's like layers deep, to be able to like flood new into old and move it. So whether that means, clearing out and eliminating some kind of detox cleanse, which we do, and Pilates movements, Pilates breathing, contracting the muscles, breath work, meditation and visualization, any of it, you can move things out that need to be moved out, because likely if your body isn't changing and you feel like your metabolism sucks, there's a dullness in the center area of your body that has to be activated and turned up so that things can flow and new can flood through again. And then when you have like fresh nutrients coming through your body, it's like everything comes back to life. And that's what you want with your metabolism. You want it to be hot, okay? You want things to be like burn, burn, burn. Okay, then your liver. So liver ties into this belief about age. So if you have bought into the belief that your metabolism even could possibly be slow, and if you've related that to your age, then this is why, and here's how we tie food back in. So if you are like, oh, I'm getting older and now it's harder to lose weight, well, one, that belief sucks, so get rid of it. You have to believe that you can do anything, okay? You have to believe that no matter what you think your metabolism is today, or you think your body is today, and you maybe think that you want it to be something different, but you're doubting that, you've got to look at that, and you've got to believe you can just do it. And you've got to believe your body is receptive to you, and it's really receptive to what you think, and it's because it's really receptive to how you feel about what you think. And so it's so hard. I want you guys to always understand this. It's so hard to just like keep doing healthy things and to keep working out and to keep eating healthy foods if you don't believe you can change the physical body inside and outside. Then what are you doing that for? Okay, you have to know and trust the power of these steps. We weren't given food, and movement ideas and meditation and breath work for like no reason, just for kicks. It actually does amazing things within us. And so much of this stuff, when we're talking about changing your body, changing your health, weight loss, any of it, that I have learned myself personally, is that this is real. Like the way that you take care of your body, it really matters. The way that you see yourself, it really matters. The things you think you're capable of, it really matters. The way that you look at food as either like, I just want it because it makes me feel happy sitting on the couch eating it, or you look at it and you're like, holy cow, I can use these foods and these combinations to clear out crap from my body. I can turn on my digestive system. I can heal my gut. I can cleanse my liver. I can become fertile from infertile. Like all of that stuff, it's powerful, but you have to be the one to believe it. So baseline, no matter what, if you're believing in the concept of metabolism being sluggish or not, do not believe that it's because of your age, okay? When we connect metabolism and weight loss issues to age, it's because of toxic load, okay? So it just means that you've aged, you have been here longer than you were 5 years ago, and that means 365 days, 24 hours in each day where you made choices with food and you made choices with liquids, water, alcohol, sugary drinks, whatever, caffeine. You made choices whether to work out that day, to not work out that day. You made choices with sleep, or maybe you, again, have a baby and you can't make the choice with sleep or whatever, but every minute of every day has been adding up and adding up. And so maybe you were exposed in an environment, or you didn't know that microwaving plastic things was really horrible. But whatever it was or whatever it is, you can change it because the body is alive and it is responding to you and it's responsive. And really, when we're talking about metabolism, we are talking about this sensitivity level, and we want the body to be sensitive, okay? If the body isn't sensitive to the changes that we're using with food and exercise and all the things we have at our fingertips, that means that there has been a stagnation. That means that there has been a buildup. That means that there are residues, whether it's toxins in the liver, toxins in the gut, stagnant bacteria, food, gut lining, whatever. And you don't even have to know what it is. You just have to know how to get rid of it and to light this stuff on fire again so that you can feel the movement within. So to me, sluggish metabolism just means like blah, like nothing's happening, dull, same. So it has to be new. You have to break it. You have to change it. You have to use force, okay? And you have to use your mind because you have to understand what you're doing. So that just means age linked to metabolism is like your liver has been exposed to junk for too long and you need to clean it up. Like it's just like the gut, like we just went through. So don't believe in that. Believe again that your body is responsive, but then we have to take action on how am I going to free up that energy that maybe is tied down because of toxins or stagnation and turn the fire back up. So that's the first thing about the liver. And then yes, it's also connected to the gut's ability to absorb, right? Because everything, like the liver and the digestive system are so connected. You have to be able to get the nutrients and the components of the foods that you are using in so that they can then go and help clear out what's old in the gut itself, anywhere along this channel, and also the liver and systemic, okay? So here's the tips. To turn up the heat, first, get the energy of this, okay? So you can't go around town anymore saying, I have a sluggish metabolism, I'm this old, and so it's hard to lose weight. Like, I want to shake you if you're saying that because you're creating it, okay? Just think about this for a second. Think about if you were walking around talking to your friends and saying like, oh yeah, I've gained 10 pounds and I can't lose it. It's hard. It's probably my metabolism. My metabolism is getting bad because I'm older, or maybe you just think your metabolism is bad and it's not because you're older, whatever it is. Do you think that you, in that state of mind, are going to be like, all right, let's clean up the diet and let's move the body and let's like do this and let's be new and let's lose the weight? No, you're not. You're completely on a different energy level, and it's going to be hard for the actual ideas to come to you that would help you not fix your metabolism, but fix what is stagnant and sluggish and yuck inside, because your thoughts are also stagnant and sluggish and yuck inside, okay? You've got to get rid of them. So that's the first thing. Energetically be behind the fact that you can change your metabolism, because your metabolism is just like the energy you're burning at, okay? So you want your body to be more sensitive and that your metabolism to be on fire to change into whatever you want to be, and so that you can eat a lot of food, because food is good to eat. They're good foods, right? But even if you don't want to eat all the good foods, right? You have high metabolism, whatever, it just burns off. That's what we want. So to get things moving, because stagnation is gross and stagnation means no results, we've got to get things moving. So one of my favorite foods to use is chia. And if you're going to use chia, you want to make sure that it is organic, like find organic, right? Always well sourced, because you're just adding to the problems of chemicals if you aren't. But do the best you can. But raw chia, raw milled chia. Because why? Okay, this is like big bang for your buck, and we want that when we're trying to clear things out inside of us. So chia, and also notice, like, sorry, I'm like burping. Raw milled chia, it looks like a powder. It looks like a flour. It looks like almond meal, kind of, versus chia seeds. Chia seeds, hard, little dark black seeds. How are you going to get the goodness out of those seeds? You're not. You're going to poop it out, okay? It might swell up a little bit in your body, but not to the extent. So the goodness of the chia is within the seed, okay? So you want to be utilizing that instead of missing out on it, okay? So you want the fiber, and you want the protein, and you want the healthy fat, and you want the fact that yes, it absorbs many, multiple times its weight in toxins in your body. It's not just like this cute thing that you can use to make cookies and keep them vegan so you don't have to use an egg, which would slow down your metabolism and make things stagnate. But no, it's a powerful food. It's a powerful seed, okay? It's a seed. So you want those activated concepts, that protein, the fiber, the fat. You want the chia's ability to pull toxins out of you in your body, and it will do that as it goes down through your mouth, esophagus, drops to your stomach, your intestines. It will absorb crap. It will absorb toxins. And we want to absorb the crap. And we also want to train your muscles, the muscles of the digestive system, into action. So just like you're going to tone your legs by doing Pilates and leg work and whatever, you're going to tone the inside so things move through. You have to get it burning. You have to get things moving through. And so, one, you want something that will pick up the toxins, the crap. So chia does that. And then the other thing that it does is that it forces peristalsis. So it's going to force your intestine to contract, release, to move that little lump of swollen chia with toxins out of you, okay? So those things are amazing. And then one extra thing that it's doing is that it is going to be soothing to the gut lining. So again, like we talked about earlier, you want to have the gut lining completely able to absorb, because we are using food. We are using food as a tool. And so in order to use its magic, where it like presses on the cells and it changes the environment within the body, we need the uptake. And so we need to have a healed lining if that's an issue. And basically it's not going to hurt you either way. So you're going to get reduction in toxins, you're going to get a better gut movement, you're going to have better elimination, and you're going to have a healing to the lining or soothing to the lining, no matter what. Okay, so eat your chia. I recommend 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, and put it in a smoothie, put it in water, make a chia bowl, like with unsweetened, sugar-free almond milk, cashew milk, oat milk, put some fruit in there, but get it in and then drink a lot of water, right? So it'd be very bad if you started to eat chia every day and then you didn't drink water, you were dehydrated, you drank coffee all day or all morning, then you'd probably feel constipated and be like, Jody, but you said this, it's gonna help me have elimination, but no, not if you're not flushing it. So flushing is everything. So that was gonna be my third point, but I'll just drop it in here. Like, you guys, water is your tool. It literally will change your body. It will change your skin. You've got to get the toxins out. So you've got to eliminate, and you've got to know that you're mostly made of water. And so you have to flush. Okay, so flushing. Okay, then the third thing is you have to get really green. You have to get really alkaline. And it's not that only leafy greens are alkaline. It's not that only vegetables are alkaline. No, fruits are alkaline too. But you want to, like I said, with the idea of what do you believe and the energy of what you believe. If you believe and know that you're in charge of this metabolism thing, you're in charge of this body, and you can change it, tone it, reshape it, you can let go of the weight, okay? But you've got to do this the healthy way, and you've got to be behind it. Then you want to do something that is on purpose, and you want to do something that is intentional, going to come at the gut and the lack of movement and the toxic load all together. And so that means create an environment where things work. And the environment in the body that is health is alkaline, not acidic. And so we want to get really green, like lean and green, meaning you want to put leafy greens into your body multiple times a day. Like make a smoothie, but stuff your Vitamix with greens. Like you aren't going to taste it anyways, or if you do, oh well. Like put it in there and drink it and get it in, and then have salads and add greens to soup and add greens to stir fry, and just use romaine. I love doing this. Like today I use romaine lettuce for like a crudité, you know, for like, and then dip your romaine lettuce leaves in stuff, or Bib lettuce or whatever, but really get the dark green too. So whether that means spirulina powder, whether that means lots of spinach and kale, Swiss chard, those are all amazing and on repeat, right? Because think about if you have like a ball of like stagnant stuff that needs to be eliminated, which is so gross, you guys, but it actually is what's happening in most people that don't focus on cleansing, eating as a cleanse, like daily, is things get backed up and backed up and backed up. And they find this like in people when they do autopsies after they pass away. Like, I know, like gross, right? But all this crap, like we're dying of like exposure to chemicals and toxins, and like things can't work when there's stuff in the way. So we've got to flush it out, and we've got to be intentional. So you want to create a really alkaline environment so that all the cells are activated and that all the systems can be activated, and there's room and energy to flush and flow. So that means more greens, eating more green, and then also think about what's acidic. Like what is acidic is sugar, and what is acidic is alcohol. What is acidic is low vibrational, yucky thoughts that say you can't have what you want. Acidic, yuck. Get rid of it, flush it out, get what you want. Okay, so I think I have talked quite enough, and I need to go get Dalton soon, but let me tell you guys about Plants Plus Pilates, the method, okay? Like I posted yesterday, I didn't really feel like it was a boot camp because, well, one, it's 8 weeks, and that's a long time to like hold the energy of like, let's go hard and whatever. And so it's not. It's like it is, but it isn't. It's so intentional is what it is. And so that's why I like calling it a method, and also because it's not something that you're going to stop and start. It's going to be something that you learn to do, and you learn how to create a healthy, balanced, elongated, lean, toned body with the method, not like something you do a little bit once upon a time and then you stop, right? So it's something that you'll continue to embody and continue to do and continue to learn how to eat and nourish yourself and make sense of all of this, right? And so that's why I changed it from not being a boot camp to the method, and I'm really excited about it. So the way that it is set up is we are starting on October 19th, and you're doing this with the fire, like we just talked about, with the intention of this. All of this works, you guys. It works when you know it works, and it works when you believe it, and it works when you practice it. So it's a practice to eat plant-based. It's a practice to eat in a way that is always cleansing the body, that gives your body enough space to clear out old stuff, to get things moving again, so that you can have a metabolism that feels like it's hot, that it feels like it's on fire, which you want, so that you can get rid of any layers of excess that you've been carrying, right? Because You want to just like show up as you, like raw and real. And you have to get rid of everything on the inside, and everything on the outside will fall away as well that is no longer useful and no longer needed. So we're starting with the 21-day reset. And again, I like doing things like this because I know how food works and I know how the body works. And I know that women like to feel like they're doing something for themselves and to see the benefit of it. Not that you can't see the benefit in any way, but like we might as well use food to our ultimate advantage so that we get what we want, you know, and we can see it working faster. But then it's really a consistency. And so it's repetition of the method of plant-based eating, consistent Pilates workouts. So you'll get 2 new Pilates workouts a week from me, and I have them like pre-recorded. I just recorded one today, and my arms and legs are like noodly, which means it was a good one. And so those will be released at the beginning of the week. You'll have a workout schedule, you have cardio homework, and we have coaching calls. So you keep your head in the game and your mind on track, and you know it's gonna be fun. So it's 8 weeks long. And if you are interested, I have 2 bonuses for Pay in Full. And so one is a 30-minute coaching call with me one-to-one. And the second one I just announced yesterday, because this is so fun, you guys. Go to Instagram and go to Truvani's Instagram handle at Truvani. And they asked me permission to use the picture I took of Dalton in our kitchen, a messy kitchen over there, but it was clean at the time, looking at the pancakes that I made with the Truvani vanilla plant protein powder. So it's the cutest picture, and they were like, can we use this for our feed? And I said, of course you can. And so they posted it yesterday, and then I reposted it. And anyways, blah, blah, blah. The bonus, Pay in Full bonus is you get a one-to-one call with me, and you get to pick out any flavor of Truvani plant protein because we use it in the protocol. And if you don't have it, don't worry, you can use a different plant protein, or I can give you options that are really easy. But I like it a lot, and I've been using it, so I know that it works. So they have chocolate, they have vanilla, they have chocolate peanut butter, and they have banana cinnamon. So they're 4 flavors. So that's another Pay in Full bonus. A Truvani protein powder of your flavor of choice, and then a one-to-one call with me. And then there's a payment plan too, which I think it's like $275 or something really easy to get in. So if you're interested, the link is in the post that's pinned at the top of the group, or you can just send me a message and I'll send it to you. Just let me know if you want the Pay in Full or the payment plan option. And we will be starting the week of October 19th and going all the way through almost the end of the year. So this is the last full program that I'll be doing, like as a group coaching program for this year. Okay, so I hope this helped you with your metabolism. Get some raw chia in your body. Get your body really lean and green and alkaline. And remember, like, don't believe in this crap that you have a slow metabolism that you can't change, okay? It's energy. You can change it. You can get what you want, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.